Y'all know how y'all be like tying y'all scarves for y'all wigs and it just, oh God, for my brain constricting.
I've never met anyone quite like her before.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Andyland. It's your girl Andy, and today I am doing this gorgeous beat using a bunch of new products. I got a new foundation, new powder, new concealer, and I picked them all up from the Sephora sale. So if you would like to see how I got this beat and my thoughts on some of these new products, make sure you're first and foremost subscribed to my channel, like this video, and keep watching. My brows are already done. Check out my brow tutorial if you need help, whether you use a pomade or a pencil, I got you. I used a pencil. I used my Ruby Kisses pencil. This is from the hair store. This is in the shade dark brown. Clearly I use it quite a bit and it's cheap. So. But I am wearing a bold, like a red and black dress today, so I kind of wanted to do like a simple eye. I'm gonna take the Makeup Revolution concealer in the shade C10 and just put a little bit on my eyelids as a base. I don't really want anything like super bold or anything, so I'm just gonna do some light shadow. I'm gonna take, oh, this is my Morphe M173 brush, and I'm just gonna buff this concealer in so I can have a nice smooth base for my shadows. See? Nice and smooth. The eyeshadow palette I'm going to be using today is the Anastasia Soft Glam palette. You guys know I use this quite a bit, but it's really because all the colors in here can pretty much be used all the time, no matter like where you're going. So since I don't want such a full intense eye look, this is where we're going today. The first shade I'm gonna go in with is Rustic, this medium brown shade right here. I'm taking this pencil brush from ABH Cosmetics. It doesn't have a number, I got it in a set, and I'm gonna take that into Rustic and take this to my crease. I wanna pat that in first before I start trying to blend it out and swipe it. The next shade I'm gonna go in with is Cypress Umber, so the dark brown shade next to it that clearly gets a lot of use. I'm gonna take that same brush and I'm gonna use that to deepen my crease and apply it to my outer corner. So I'm just gonna kind of darken this up a bit, add a little bit more definition. Once that's on, I'm going to go back in with that first shade Rustic. I'm going to take a fluffier brush. This is a Morphe M505 brush, and I'm going to just kind of re-smoke out the top. So that color that we put on first, my transition shade, isn't lost. And this kind of helps transition it out into my skin a little bit, so the blend looks a little better. Ignore my brow hairs, y'all. I have not got my brows waxed in a very long time, and I don't feel like cutting them, so they're gonna be there. From afar, you can't really tell, but you know, if you're that close to me, back up. Okay, see this one still kind of needs a little bit more smoke, and this one's kind of smoked out already. Whew. All right, now for my lid, I'm taking, this is a BS small brush. It's not necessarily like it looks kind of just like a regular blending brush. I'm going to take the shade Dusty Rose, and I'm just gonna apply that all over my lid, and that's gonna be pretty much it for the eyes, y'all, because I ain't got time. Voila. I'm gonna go back in with that first brush we used, whatever's on here, and I'm just gonna blend out the edges of that first shade, of the shade we just put on. So I'm not adding anything else, I'm just kind of using whatever is already on the brush. If you feel like you kind of went overboard, you can definitely go back in with your original products, but eyes are done for now because we will come back to them and finish them up once most of my face. Y'all know me. If you're not new to my channel, you know the drill, okay? All right, so we are trying some new products today, and I'm very scared because I actually have some more to be in their base products. So let's make sure that they don't fail. I'm gonna go in with my Milk Hydro Grip Primer because this primer never does me wrong, and since my face will be matte upon matte, a hydrating primer with some grip is the best way to go. So I'm gonna take this all over under my eyes, forehead. Just kind of massage the in to the skin. You want your skin nice and tacky. Now I'm going to set my face today. I mean my primer. I'm gonna use the Laura Mercier Translucent Deep Powder. I know I haven't used this in a while. Ooh, I should have taken some out. I know I haven't used this in a while, but it is like a dark neutral powder. And I'm gonna take my setting brush from Real Techniques. I'm just gonna pack this all over my T-zone and around my mouth. So I do have somewhere to be. I'm not trying to be looking oily, and I don't want these products to fail. So when I try new products, yeah, I like to see how they wear on their own, but I also want to give them a chance. Like, I do this with my Holy Girl products, so why wouldn't I do this with a product? I don't know how it works. Okay. I'm gonna spray my face with the Milk Hydro Setting Spray. It's running out, but I do have a new one. It's behind me, but we gotta finish this first. I'm gonna spray my face. I'm gonna fan that out with my fan from Italy. Okay. Boop. All right, the first new product we're going to use is the Makeup Forever. This is the HD Skin Foundation. I got the shade 4Y60. I've heard a lot of good things about this foundation, but I've also heard a lot of scary things. So this is what it looks like. I got this on sale at the Sephora sale because I've been wanting to try it. So it's like, it's on sale, why not? Pray for me, y'all, because I'm definitely scared. I'm definitely scared. This is supposed to be like a undetectable long-wearing foundation. Hopefully it is, and hopefully I did good on the shade match, because yeah. So I'm just gonna open it. It has a pump, which I like. Instead of pump, I don't have my little metal thing. Okay, well I'm just gonna pump on the back of my hand. It's new, so it takes a minute. I don't know how much I need, but that's about as much as I got right now. And I'm gonna take my Morphe E63 brush and put that on my face and hope for the best, y'all. That's an orange. Oh my god. Okay, maybe just need to blend it out. Okay. Okay. It's not bad. It's not bad. Blended out pretty nicely, pretty quickly. What y'all think? All right, let me do my whole face. All right, I'm gonna go over that with my Sonia Caustic sponge. Ever since I started using the Rare Beauty blushes, my sponges, my Sonia Caustic sponges have all been turning pink. So if anybody else has this problem, let me know, and let me know what you're doing to get it out, because I've been washing them like crazy and the pink still stays in there. So I don't know. But I don't like it because I like my sponges to look pristine when I use them. And yeah. Okay, now that my face looks even, I'm gonna spray my face again with the Milk Hydro setting spray. I'm just gonna pat that in with the sponge. Again, I'm aiming to help with longevity. Another day when I'm not going nowhere important, we can test this out again, but seeing as this is my first time, I do like the finish of the foundation so far. It was a little orange when I put it on, but once I blended it out, match ain't bad. The next thing I'm gonna go in with is my Dior Backstage concealer. You guys know I absolutely love this concealer. I'm going to conceal underneath my eye, around my mouth, and a little on my forehead, because wearing wigs kind of causes me to break out a little bit because I can't wash my face how I normally would because the wig's gonna come up. Duh. Alright, so I'm going to blend this in. And if you're wondering, I'm making a reel, so if you see me holding my products like a weirdo, that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna blend this out with another setting brush from Real Techniques. And yeah. Just pat, 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 pat. Cute. Why is my camera overheating? It just started. Let me let this cool down. Alright, so I turned on my little fan in here because I'm not entirely sure my camera's overheating like this, but it's annoying. So if you hear that little whirring sound, it's my fan. The next new product I got is the Sephora Best Skin Ever Concealer. I saw this all over like Instagram and TikTok, so I'm like, you might as well try it. And I got it in a highlighting shade. I got it in 24N. So, again, I got this with the sale too. It's got kind of a big doe foot. I did like the color for brightening, so we're going to apply this right under the eye. Ooh, feels good. Just a little thickums. I'm just gonna try and spread that out. And I'm gonna let that sit for a little bit because I wanna make sure my coverage is impeccable underneath the eyes. Oh, my head hurts. Y'all know how y'all be like tying y'all scarves for y'all wigs and it just, oh God, for my brain constricting. So for contour, bronzer, whatever, I'm gonna be using the Huda Beauty Tantour in the shade medium. I'm going to apply this with the same old brush I always use, my NYX blending brush. Dip it into the product and take that right on the cheekbone. And I take it right on the cheekbone. And when I use this brush, I have more control. So I can press it in. Sorry, I'm looking in a viewfinder. And it still gives me that sharp line, but it's not too far down to where I need to clean it up. And then just pat, 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 pat. You see that? I'm gonna take a little bit to my jawline. Try to sharpen that up a bit. I'm gonna take that same Tantour with a smaller brush and use that to do my nose contour. So I'm gonna take a little bit and I want my nose chiseled. Duh. I mean, it's not my night, so I probably won't be taking pictures, but Rachel and I always forget to take pictures when we're together. So hopefully you remember this time. It is better to be prepared, you know? For blush, I'm going in with the Rare Beauty blush in the shade Grateful. It's the red shade. I'm going to take a dot high up on my cheekbone on either side. And I'm gonna blend that out. The reason I go so high up is because I feel like one, this is like heavily, ooh, wrong brush. I'm gonna use this BS small brush. It's kind of angled and dense. But I put it high up on my cheek because one, it helps lift my face up. And two, I just don't like all that pigment on the apples of my cheeks. So I feel like if it's concentrated here, and then I can blend it in nicely with my contour, and then by the time I blend out my concealer, the apples of my cheeks, because I've gained so much weight, they don't look super huge, you know? So up until like where your temples would be. But yeah. Now I'm going to blend out this concealer. And I think I'm gonna use a brush. I wasn't going to, but I think I am. So I'm gonna use that same Real Technique setting brush. I'm just gonna pat lightly on the outside of my eye. My camera's overheating again. Oh my goodness. Yeah. See it? That smooth ombre effect. It just, Ski. I look cute. Y'all can't tell me nothing. I'm gonna do the other eye and let this go down. So now that my face is all blended, one, this concealer is impeccable. Like, it blended in so beautifully. Like, y'all see my face? I'm using my Sonia Kashuk sponge and I'm just going over my entire face just to help make sure my blend is flawless. But wow, that concealer, I'm impressed. I really am. Like, it looks so good. And it blended in like, oh, like a dream. Okay, let me stop because I'm just gonna keep staring at this all day. Like, y'all see my face. The next new product is a powder. Y'all know I have a thing with powders. I got the Makeup Forever HD powder. I've used this on Alame. She has super oily skin, so like, I wanted to get it. It comes with a powder puff, which is also amazeballs, and it's a, you know, it's a thicker puff. This powder is supposed to be like mad thick, mad blurring, mad oil controlling, and my T-zone could use that. So they say don't use a lot. I'm gonna try my hardest not to use a lot. I need tweezers. My nails are too long to get this open. Let me get this open. Let me see. Here, so I got it open. It has like a sifter thing and it has holes, so you're gonna have to like dump it out into the lid, which I always hate because I feel like this just gets so messy after a while. But I'm gonna, okay, oh god, pat some off into the lid. About, that was honestly too much, but I got the shade, oh, I probably should tell y'all the shade. I got the shade Golden Beige, so 3.0. I am going to use the powder puff it came with, but before that, let me make sure my eyes is blended. And actually, they look pretty good. Just want to make sure there's no creasing under my eyes, because this powder is, like I said, it's a thicker powder, okay? When you get them thicker powders, God, please let my face be okay. I got my powder puff. I'm gonna dip it straight into that powder and go straight under the eye. Wow. Y'all see my face? Look at that. Wow. Like, look at the difference between the set. Yep. Okay, let me do the other side now. Okay, I like that powder. I like it. I did go in with a little bit of a lighter hand than I usually would, but whatever. To set my entire face, I'm gonna use the Sephora Microsmooth powder. This is in the shade Deep 56. Take my big fluffy BH Cosmetics brush and just pat that on in. Next, we're gonna go in with bronzer. I'm gonna use the Fenty Beauty Cocoa Naughty bronzer. I'm going, ooh, where's my bronzer brush? Where's my bronzer brush? Am I seeing things? Wow, it is really not here. It is. I'm gonna take my Japanese 961 brush and I'm going to apply my bronzer everywhere I applied my contour, just to warm up my face a little bit. I'm going to take that same bronzer and I'm going to use my Oliver shadow brush from Sephora and define my nose contour. To bake, I'm going to use the One Size translucent powder. And I'm going to use another powder puff. I'm going to use one I got online at Amazon. And I'm just going to bake around my nose and my mouth. For blush today, I'm going to be using the Covergirl True Blend blush. This is in the shade Hot Frenzy. And I'm taking another BH Cosmetics brush. It's just a fluffier cheek brush. And I'm going to apply that to my cheeks. I'm going to apply my lashes and my liner. The lashes I'm going to use today actually came from a friend's brand. It's the Luxe Effect lashes. I've been waiting for a special opportunity to use these. This is a box that came in. And I'm gonna open that right up. I'm not gonna apply these on camera, but I do want to show you. So they come in this beautiful packaging. Nice little card. A little 10% off thing, and then here are my lashes. Like, this is just Luxe, okay? Like, you know, wrapping lashes like this. So in the case, I get my lashes. These are, I believe these were the shade Cancer. Yeah, it says right here. These are in the shade, the style Cancer. It comes with a brush wand and it comes with scissors. So I can trim them, but they look gorgeous, and I'm about to put them on and feel like a baddie. So great. These lashes are fire. They are matte fluffy, and I like a good like cat eye effect. Get you some Luxe Effect lashes, okay? Okay. Shout out to T, because these lashes are mad bomb, and I'm mad it took me this long to try them. I apologize, girl. I apologize. Alright, we can dust away this powder now. I'm going to take my Charlotte Tilbury powder in the shade 2. You guys know I love this stuff. And I'm going to take my setting brush from Real Techniques and I'm just going to pat and dust this powder away. Now I will say that the concealer started creasing a little bit under my eyes, especially on this eye. So I don't know if it's the concealer or the powder, but like I said, I've used the powder before, so I feel like it might be the concealer, but I don't like that. Granted, it's not that big a deal. I have fine lines under my eyes naturally, so I'm not like upset, but just figured I know because I know it bothers some people more than it bothers others. It's like I haven't even left the house yet. All I did was put on my lashes and I'm seeing a whole bunch of creasing. I'm gonna take my foundation brush. I'm just gonna pat the sides of where I baked before I spray my face because I do not need harsh lines on my face, okay? All right, I'm gonna spray my face with the Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray from Charlotte Tilbury. Yes, I use a lot because I've used a lot of powders, so I want to make sure my face is sitting. I'm gonna pat that in lightly, especially underneath the eye where I was creasing, because that is ugly. Pat this in lightly. Look at my face, y'all. Who is she? She is me and I am her, always and forever. Oh! I look good, y'all. Okay. We're gonna move on to my under eyes. I'm gonna take my, this is my 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil from Urban Decay. This is in the shade 0. I'm just gonna take that to my waterline. I ended up doing dark liner and I kind of like it. I did a whole cat eye look today, inspired by the lashes. So, whew. Wow, okay, my eyes are starting to water. I'm gonna take my Monsieur Big mascara from Lancome and apply that to my lower lashes. Eyes is popping. My head is killing me off. Oh, I'm gonna take this off soon because God, it's killing me. It's really killing me. Honestly, don't really know what I want to do for my lips, but I'm gonna take my MAC Chestnut pencil and I'm going to line my lips. I'm gonna take my Fenty Icon lipstick. This is in the shade Ballin Bay. It's kind of like a reddish, nudish brown. It's like a reddish nude, like a reddish brown. Wow, really don't know my colors. And I'm going to put that on my lips. And part of me wants to leave this nude because I kind of, yeah, I think I might just leave a nude lip today. Matte. I'm gonna leave it matte today, no gloss. I think I like that. All right, I'm going to spray my face once more with the Charlotte Tilbury. My bad, y'all. My ears hurt. My whole head hurt. I gotta go take this off. All right, let me spray my face so I can go get dressed. All right, I'm gonna let this air dry, put on my clothes, and be right back. All right, guys, so that completes this video. I hope you guys enjoyed trying new products with me. I will be trying the concealer again, just maybe a different application and see maybe why I'm getting some creasing. But other than that, I feel like I love the foundation. I love the powder. The concealer was the only thing that went on great initially, but then I noticed the creasing. So definitely want to try and play around with that a little bit more. So thank you guys so much again for watching this video. If you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to my channel, like this video, and I hope to see you guys in my next one. Bye.